Alright. Made some changes to the factory last night, and I guess I'll show you. Let me turn I was able to get rid of this line of fuel production for my generators here, so that's why they're all offline. They're no longer being fueled. I'm gonna collect these soon. I just didn't want to do it on the video because, you know, there's no point. So we're moving on. We're going to. So I realized I was kind of doing a bunch of things very inefficiently for my NitroRocket fuel setup. One of the inefficient things was that I was pumping fuel up multiple stories for no reason. So I decided to bring all the fuel manufacturing down here. So I'm literally not even using any pumps. This is the old rocket fuel setup. It's going to be what I'm going to start decommissioning here in this video and such. But all of this is gas, so we don't even need pumps. Right now I've got these two kind of waiting to go. This line isn't fully constructed yet, but we're working on it. This side, we just got into production last night. It's working. Each of these is producing 600 rocket fuel per minute. That's right, just one of these churning out 600 rocket fuel every minute, being directly fed here through a fuel plant, which is being collectively fed through these. And I only did that really just to prevent any like hiccups from the initial resource process, which can, you know, get messed up sometimes. I've got a backfill buffer there, sloshing to avoid sloshing. And yeah, there's a back end for that. Got our sulfur, our coal, oil, and nitrogen. All of these are off. I just filled it out just to see kind of what it would look like. Definitely don't have the Sumer sloops for them yet, but we've got 4 sets of Sumer sloops, so I'll be able to hook all of these up, which means we'll have 8 pipes of 600 fuel per minute, rocket fuel per minute. So that'll really help supply us. I figure I can actually do, I can do 1 floor of generators per rocket fuel generator, refinery, I mean. So, you know, this whole floor here will get filled up. These aren't active yet, but we have an 8x8 square here, or I'm sorry, yeah, an 8x8 square here, and we'll have basically a broken up 8x8 square with this in every wing. So these other 3 wings will get this same setup here, and that'll be another 64 generators, equating to 128 generators. And one 600 cubic meter filled pipe of rocket fuel will power 143 generators. At, you know, not overclocked or anything, just regular. I'm not going to do overclocking. I don't want to use my power shards for it. Quite frankly, I kind of like just the idea of having just a gargantuan amount of generators. Okay. So, I'm just thinking real quick about how I want to maybe switch some of this over. But, well, Hmm. I'm just thinking, how do I want to organize this? So I've got... I mean, in theory, I really should probably just do it this way, and then I'll figure it out. Because I'm gonna have to clear all of that processing out up there as well. So what I'm gonna do is just take these away. I like to mark where I leave my sumer sloops because I found I've encountered a few issues, or not issues, but moments where I'm like, oh, I had these sumer sloops sitting in this machine that it wasn't even using it or needed it. So they are a very limited resource in this game, and I have decided to use them for this because it's so overpowered. It's so insane. And I'm just going to use this because it's already ready for use. So we're going to be maxing out the nitrogen gas. We got 4 times 150 is 600. We're good on the fuel because that's a direct line there. I think this will be fine too because I've only got 2 setups on the other side. So if those 2 setups are eating 400 and these 4 will be eating 800, that's 1200 sulfur, and that's how much I'm bringing in. And coal will be fine because coal is coming in from a pure node, also 1200. So we got more than enough. All right. Okay. Yeah, these are ready to go live. That's great. They apparently are live. That's wonderful. There we go. All right. We're gonna hook them up. We're gonna hook them in. As we can see, we got the first floor there. Second floor hooked up here, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's the only hookup place. I just want to make sure I'm not back channeling crap. Genuinely do not need all this crap. This was all a product, essentially. This is all a product of trying to like smooth out the power dips and stuff, because sometimes fuel doesn't get where it needs to go fast enough, and then it causes a machine to shut down early, which causes a whole cascade of I don't know, I wouldn't quite call it failures, it could be failure, but a whole cascade of machines turning off, stopping production, which can interrupt other processes. It's one of the reasons why I keep my fuel process here that you're looking at completely like internalized, so that basically if I blow a breaker, this base, specifically this base, this area, and everything that it requires to power is still working. So I call it the internal power grid, and that's, you know, even the miners have to be on it. The stuff that's pulling up the sulfur and the coal and the oil, it all has to be on the internal power grid, because if things go wrong, it needs to all be sustaining itself. Otherwise, you're gonna just have to lay out like 200 biofuel burners and fucking contend with that, filling those stupid things up. I actually have a container just filled with biofuel just in case, but I will probably desperately try reloading my game dozens of times before I resort to that. Okay. Okay. Wait, stop. What is that? It's all colored red. Probably because this one too. That was an accident at some point. Okay, now we're gonna just do it. We're just gonna go for it. We got this guy here, and we're gonna like copying it when it's the color I want it to be because it's, I don't know, just I'm not sure if I should, we'll try this first. We'll try this first. God damn it. So slippery in this. Oh, no, that's perfect. What if I do fire equal? Maybe straight? Let's straight. Oh, God. Wow. That, look at that. I need a screenshot of straight. What are you even trying to do? He's like trying to wrap. That is definitely not what we're looking for. We are looking for that. Look at that. Perfect. It looks vertical anyways. It looks perfect. Okay. Now look at that. I can't believe this. I've got enough fuel generators on my left wing now to fuel every fuel port, and then I've got enough single loops for the other four, which means I can literally double the power output. Actually, I'm going to be doing more than doubling the power output because I only had 3 600 pipes, and I'm going to be going to 8 600 pipes. So that's like, that's an insane expansion. Yeah. I don't know why. Well, I wouldn't say I don't know why I haven't done this sooner. It's just mainly because... Is this the center? This can't be the center. Did I fuck this up? I may have fucked it up. I think I... Yeah. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be coming right through here. Oh, I don't know what to say about that. I mean, we could just do that, but I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to. Oh God, I got a little crazy here. I really don't need this. It looks cool. That looked really cool. I gotta say, like I kind of like that idea. I think for the first thing I'll do is just get rid. I think I'll just get rid of this stuff because we've got it being supplied now over here. Yeah, there it is. It's good. So we shall let's get rid of this bitch, right? Nice. That was unexpected. Okay. It's so loud you can't even hear the fucking music. Let's look at what our power looks like. Oh, perfect. Nice and smooth. So that means we've cut off all we need to do now is figure out what the this kind of irks me a little bit. It shouldn't. It really shouldn't as much as it does, but it does. It's not hard. I think I just got that too much. I can pull it Actually, you know what? I've got to think this now, because I used to think it's like you can never go on the other side, but what if? Oh God, that's what I needed to do this whole time. Okay, I guess I just need to. Yeah, no, this is the right height. This is the right height. Okay. So then, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, interesting. It's not. Ah. Okay. Because I want to move this. It needs to move over. I don't know why I did it this way. It's. I probably realized I did it messed up off center after the fact, and then I was just like, no, I'm not gonna do this again. Not realizing that later me would be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this again. Just can't help myself. The question is, do we get enough distance, or do we get enough play at this height? I hope so. It looks like we do, actually. Perfect. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Auto. It just looks weird when they're hovering in the air. Go a little bit over, and then we'll just cut it off at the intersection. So all we need to do is get this right. There we go. Kind of how we route that. We did that exact same thing here. We just did it on the wrong row. I should have realized because I was doing it in this row, and this is not a row that you would do it in because essentially you're doing it down the middle of the two sets of fours. So you know there wouldn't be a shared pipe beneath it. So that was just a total gaffe on my end. Now that this is partially supplying, I can actually start cutting this part off. I am really tempted to just fix this, but you know what? It's not that. That's really not a problem. I'm not worried about it. It's fine. And it's not an issue that would be like this one that I'm fixing now. This part's going to be really simple because it's just a continuation. Whoa, hey. That's supplied there now. And I think we got that. That's plugged in. Okay. Excellent. That's perfect. Okay. What's power look like? Not fluctuating. Good, good. We're hovering at 110. This is good. This is very good. Let's see what we're looking like over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I didn't do it in the center here either. What's wrong with me? It's so frustrating. 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be here. It should literally be here. That sucks. I actually might have to fucking change this. Yeah. That's so annoying. If I fix it, I guess I'll fix it later. It's just too boring to do on the video. But my goodness. Okay. What this at least means now is that this pipe's now connected into this floor, and great, yeah, this is the top floor, so this is it. This is the final one, guys. I can get rid of this plug-in here. Bye! Alright, and that's it for... The really cool thing about it is that, again, no more fucking pumps. And I was using pumps for the rocket fuel, which was, you know, something I didn't find out until later. Didn't apply. It didn't matter. Oh, 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 shit. Every time I've deleted one of those, it's like fix the pipe between it. And that's not a default thing. It's just what happens when you have like place it in between the pipe like this. But sometimes that's not what happens. That's not how it was ultimately built, and then that's why it doesn't show up that way. Which is fine. We're all done with this crap here. Look at all this junk. It's done. Where am I on the supplies? Good God. Yeah, so now I can fill this floor up with a bunch of generators. I'll probably maybe tweak this a little bit, maybe lower it. I don't know yet. But yeah, I'm going to expand basically this into this area, and that area beyond. Basically doubling the output of the single floor here. All right. Let's see, we should see essentially all blue lights, mostly. Per minute, 600 per minute. This guy's still going hard. Look at him. He's building it up. Nice. This is working good. This is working well. Okay. La la la. That means we can finally get rid of this stuff. We can get rid of all this. Oh yeah, baby. Wait, what does my power look like? I just want to make sure before... I just want to make sure I don't see power fluctuations. Yeah. 110. This is all going to have to go away. But not this part. This part, we're just going to extend this beyond and... yeah, we don't need that fifth one either. Bloop. Whoa. Bye-bye. Disconnect that. Oh. Interesting. I guess I had some remnants there of a previous build. Looks like I got rid of all the necessary... What's that? Oh, okay, yeah. These are the ports for water. To fill all these 8, I think I can do it with 6, where I power 3 with 2 each. Or I'm sorry, I power 3 with 2 each, and then I power the last 2 with the last 2 water extractors. So it should be good. I might even just balance them, but we'll, you know, we'll see if I have the space and the desire or patience to do that. Getting rid of all of the. God, I built this so long ago. I say so long ago, but this was a massive project. One of my most, I guess, one of the most passionate pet projects I've done in this game. When I say pet project, I mean just something I really wanted to do, really enjoy doing, because it's like this is the perfect spot. This is the perfect kind of project I want to do. It's related to power, major base infrastructure, but also making it look pretty. As you can see, I'd already planned this out. Know where to put everything. See how clean that looks? Perfect. The only thing is I'll have to move all this, and that's okay. Or with items, okay. We'll see. I can't remember if I used concrete pillars or metal pillars. I think it might be concrete because they just look a little better, but let's see. What do we got here? Metal. No, I went with metal. I lied. Okay. See, now I just need to kind of sort of prep this, so we want to get rid of these squares. That'll be fine. I've come to feel that part of... I still have so much to learn about architecture in Satisfactory, like how to make buildings look cool, how to make them look exciting, how to make them look sexy, if that's a word you can use for a building. How to make them look eye-grabbing, and it's a really fun challenge. And I mean, you know, a game like Satisfactory here certainly has some limitations, but it also frees you of any limitations like structural, or you know, you don't have to worry about your building like, oh, does this have load? Is this load bearing? Like, it doesn't matter. Oh, goodness gracious. Actually, we'll do this. Zoop it. Zoop, zoop, zoopity zoop. Boom, there we go. Now. Oh. No, sir. Wrong. There we go. Why does it keep doing that? Weird. There we go. Well, can I the page up? There we go. Damn it. I have to go all the way across here now. I'm really tempted to just maybe... Yeah... Man! This sucks, because that means... Okay, fine. I'll redo it. I'll frickin' redo it. So, as I thought, I did the other one where I applied the smaller, like, you know, sort of fixative, I don't know if that's the right word. I try to basically, like, just hide the flaw at the back of the assembly line area so that you don't see. It's already hard enough to see, but I didn't want it. I wanted it to be even less obvious by putting it all the way at the back. This looks so good. I mean, people who are watching this may not think so, but my God, this is really what I wasn't sure. I knew that this building style was what I wanted. I wanted this building layout. I just didn't know exactly how it would turn out in terms of how I arranged it on the inside. This is very, damn it, dude, seriously. You're fucking killing me, Smalls. You are fucking killing me. I can't do it. I keep going back here because so you might be like, well, why not just like pull it out of your menu and do it? Because it's like a stupid shade of purple. I kind of like it, but I want it to be exactly the same. So the only way to do that, I grabbed the wrong thing. The only way to do that is to just copy and paste it. No, why does it keep fucking doing the wrong thing? I'm like literally getting the highlight. Oh, you are such a fucking cheese dick, man. This thing. Thank you. Motherfucker. Didn't I delete that? What the hell, man? I can't believe I put that there. I'm an idiot. I'm a freaking idiot. Jesus. Let's see, the fan kind of covers up the rest of the flaws there, so you really don't even see it. Which is why I really like that. And, you know, in case you didn't figure it out yet, I just kind of like to color code the parts of my base based on what they're producing. So this is producing heavy oil residue. It's also producing polymer resin, to be fair, but that's not what I'm really interested in or using. So that's why I color it purple. If I was using it specifically for polymer resin, I'd probably use a different recipe. I don't know all the different recipes for polymer resin, but I would, you know, color it blue, just to be clear. It would kind of piss me off because like I'm already using blue here for water, so I don't know. I haven't had to use really color code that part of a factory yet. Yeah, whatever. You know, it is what it is. If you have to use the same color, like, so be it. It's not going to be the end of the world. Okay, here I like to use, yeah. That isn't what I wanted to do at all. I like to do it this way because you can still figure out where your power bits are. I have found ways of figuring it out, so I'm not like dependent on all my power cables being visible. All right, these are now powered up. Bong bong. All right. Now I can take all the simmer sloops out of this other thing. Let me get a music change here real quick. Let's do this. Coffee isn't working anymore, man. Alright, and we're still flat. Oh, yeah, we're still flat. It looks just like a teensy bit there, but nothing big. Nothing big. Not even anything that registers as a hiccup. That is fucking amazing. Coffee isn't working anymore. I need something stronger at my core. Another assembler, one more floor. Coffee isn't working anymore. The factory grows and never sleeps. And neither do I. In too deep. I'll optimize what I've done before. How many consumer sloops I got? 16. Fucking hell yes. Damn. It's 32 summer sloops. This is disgusting. Boom. 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 Efficient was a word I knew before the spaghetti. Oh shit. My partner asked me coming to bed. I mumble something about through, but instead the sunrise catches me by surprise. Red rimmed wild factory eyes. Coffee isn't working anymore. I need something stronger at my core. Another power plant, expand the shore. Coffee isn't working anymore. The bells keep turning, pistons pound. I've lost myself in this compound. I'll scale it up like never before, 'cause coffee isn't working anymore. So it's half output there, and I'll have half output here. And then we'll fill it up as we get more sooner sloops and, you know, willpower to do this again. But I won't have to rearrange it. It'll just expand it up, and it'll just be easy. Which means that once I get this tower expanded by double, I'll be able to expand that total output by another double, if I can find the resources to do that. Will I want to do that? Very possibly not. Like at that point, I might just have enough money. I might have enough power to just start. Funny, I think of power as money, but yeah, I'll have enough power to basically really get going on a nuclear power plant. There's beauty in this concrete shore. These systems I've built from the core. The factory grows, becomes alive, and somehow here I start to thrive. I'll rest when there's no room to explore, but coffee isn't working anymore. One more note, just one more line. Everything will be just fine. The coffee's cold, the night is long, but listen, hear the factory song. I mean, look at that right there. It was like paying electricity to pump water up to the second floor. And I just, you know, I was thinking about that. I'm like, no, it's dumb. Don't do that. First miner humming on that iron ground. One plate, then 10, then 100 more. Oh. I can't remember what I'm building for. Purple flowers begging me to stop. I just realized we're gonna be running out of water. Fuck! Scribbling numbers on a napkin at 3 a.m. 60 screws per minute. Do the math again. Coal's burning dirty, but it gets the job done. I do need this from.
Never ask how you're holding up. They just want the goods and they can't get enough. Clock's ticking, pioneer. Move your feet, the milestone won't unlock itself, so don't sleep. It's the satisfactory syndrome, it's under my skin. Every time I try to quit, the factory pulls me in. From the copper wire to the Caterium glow. I keep saying one more hour, but I never go. Oh, I swore I'd fix the spaghetti this time, but the belts keep crossing and I'm losing my mind. There's a space elevator climbing through the night, and I can't look away from that beautiful light. Railroad to the edge of the map. Took me 14 hours, didn't stop for a nap. Went down in the caves where the scandals hide. Almost died twice, but I got my soul for a ride. Hypertubes connect what the trains can't reach. From the northern forest to the oil slick beach. I used to love the stars, I used to watch them spin. Now I just watch my inventory filling empty again. Coffee ran out somewhere around phase 3, but the awesome sink keeps giving stuff to me. Built a golden statue, put it on a hill. The real me has been missing, but the factory's real. Manifold splitting like veins through the floor. Uranium glowing behind a lead door. Tore down the whole thing, rebuilt it twice. 98% isn't good, it's not nice. Fixer keeps promising an end to the grind, but every new phase leaves the last one behind. Employee of the planet, that's the carrot on the stick. I'm just a cog in the machine, and the machine makes me sick. It's the satisfactory syndrome, it's under my skin. Every time I try to quit, the factory pulls me in. From the copper wire to the Caterium glow. I keep saying one more hour, but I never go. Oh, I swore I'd fix the spaghetti this time, but the belts keep crossing and I'm losing my mind. There's a space elevator climbing through the night, and I can't look away from that beautiful light. Sometimes I climb the tower just to breathe, watch the packages go up and try to believe that it means something. Aluminum and steel floating to the stars like a prayer I can't feel. We bulldoze the valley, drain the waterfall dry. Put a coal plant where the butterflies used to fly. Even the doggos don't come around anymore. I think they know what all this building is for. But hey, the lights are on, the grid is holding strong. The radios are perfect and nothing's going wrong. We didn't come to feel things, we came to build and grow. So crank the turbo, cool up, we've got nowhere else to go.
Arbitrary pipes going every which way. Yes,
It's a satisfactory syndrome, it's inside my head. I dream in conveyor belts when I finally get to bed. From the first ironing into the nuclear core, I gave it everything and it still wanted more. All the spaghetti's gone now, every line runs straight, but I don't feel the victory, I just feel the weight. There's a space elevator glowing in the dark, and somewhere underneath it all, I lost the spark.
that looks frighteningly professional.
One more no. One more floor.
Except for that. Bye bye.
One more fix and then I'll...
Save and
Oh,
quit.
nice.
Nah, one more hour.
Save and quit to desktop. No, bitch. Alright. Damn. Oh, there you are. Get rid of this soul. Bleh. Here. No, no, I don't. I mean, I didn't realize. It never occurred to me to store elements or resources. Draw mats.
She calls herself my assistant, but I wonder what she knows about the world I left behind, about the way the story goes.
The iron veins run deeper here than any I have seen, and something in the soil glows a phosphorescent green. I build because they told me to. I build because I must. I build because the elevator rises through the dust. Save the day. Save the day. That's what the company used to say. But the blueprints don't explain why I'm still standing in the rain, watching metal climb the sky. Never asking who or why, just a pioneer.
The artifacts are calling with a voice I can't explain, like whispers from a frequency that's etched into
Wow,
my
that looks a hell of a lot more organized than I did before.
says to bring them
No
in,
comps.
investigate,
Ah, it's so good.
explore. But every time I touch one, I'm less certain than before.
There are crash sites in the valley, pods that never made it down. Pioneers who fell like me to this forsaken ground. I wonder if they're watching. I wonder if they know. The factories keep humming long after we let go. Save the day. Save the day. Earth is dying far away, but the signals never tell if there's anyone to save or if we're just
I probably don't have a problem flipping through that.
monuments for graves, just a pioneer.
Perfect. Now it's just a question of going down to each of these floors and fleshing out each of these
Carved into
secondary parts. I think I'm missing it on the first and second floor. Yeah, second floor we kind of started, but then didn't. And then here we couldn't even do it. So
conveyor belts keep turning the generator.
I think these two floors previously were powered by the same fuel production machine, and so that's why that worked. But this will change. This has already changed because this floor is powered by one machine, this floor is powered by another machine. When I say powered, I mean supplied fuel with. So this will have to go away too, I suppose. Let's get rid of those. I don't want to get rid of those. Need those reinforced frames.
His voice is softer now, like she's hiding something true. Like she knows to save the day was never about me and you.
The space elevator rises toward a ship I'll never board, assembled from my labor for a future I can't afford. She says a copy stays behind, says she'll never leave my side. But I've learned that in this universe, even programs learn to lie.
Save the day. Save the day.
Did I save it anyway? Now the silence measure out my life in production lines. They called me pioneer, they called me brave. I wonder if there's anyone left to save.
Maybe I'll leave this here for now. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. Okay. I can basically, I think, start unplugging all this stuff. There'll probably be a power hit, but not too big of a one, I don't think. So I don't know what I'll do next. It'll either be disassembling all this, or it'll be building this up, probably, well, easily twice as high. Well, twice as high from this point here.
The sky said more.
But I should probably at least get production on this going. Oh, I just realized now the asymmetry of these machines will cause the reality that I need to. It's fine. I can just. Well, is it fine? Let's see. I think this will work here.
What the shipping was for, the sky said more belts, more burn, more watts, more ore. The hum in the walls and the shake in the floor. I started with a hammer, little more. There's only more.
Highways architecture, concrete.
The map is full of lines. I know this planet's heartbeat by the tonnage of the mines. There's a waterfall I photographed the morning that I came. It runs the western generators. I would do it all the same. I ship 1,000 pieces to a number in the sky for a project I will read about the century. I die. Somebody up the tower ticks a box and calls it fine. And the belt behind me starts again at 1 and I'm in line. Just one more merger, just one more grade, just one more push and the difference is made. Just one more grade for the elevator door. I asked the sky what the shipping was for. The sky said more belts, more burn, more watts, more ore. The hum in the walls and the shaking.
We're not going to be perfectly symmetrical on each side because I just don't have the fucking patience to do all that, but it's symmetrical enough. Oh yeah, I can clear these out now.
And I built it
Oh.
anyway. Says I'm trending the right stood. I carry mine to bed with me and dream that it is good. There's a hand across the factory with a hammer and a grin and a stupid holy mess of bells we're happy to live in. When the whole ridiculous cathedral finally starts to sing, we stand there in the racket like we invented everything. I asked the sky what the shipping was for. The sky said more bells, more burn, more watch, more ore. The hum in the walls and the shake in the floor. And I would build it all again and more. There is only more. Where steel and courage fade to dust and run. The asteroids grow thick like frozen rain, a monument to something you can't name. They say it was Prometheus, god of fire, now scattered in the void of his own fire. The chunks glow violet in the endless black. A graveyard with no body, no way back. We chase the shattered planet's light through fields of stone that choke the night. 10,000 kilometers, then 10 more. Each one reminds us what we're heading for. The density it builds with every mile. We knew we'd never reach it all the while. But something in the wreckage calls our name. A world that died but won't release its flame. The Prometheum burns brighter than the rest, twice as strong as what we face possess, with something that the crushers can't destroy, a memory that time cannot deploy. What force could shatter planets into dust? What hunger, greed, or misplaced holy trust? The archives hold no answers, only space. And in that space we see our species face. We chase the shattered planet's light through fields of stone that choke the night. 30,060 we persist against the storm that shouldn't exist. The deeper that we venture toward the core, the asteroid field swells to something more. A wall of shrapnel, endless and alive. No ship of ours was ever meant to survive. Maybe gods can die, maybe titans fall, maybe bringing fire cost us all. We thought we'd conquer distance, void and time, but hubris is the only thing we find. They named it after he who stole the flame, and punished was his ever a shattered planet's heart. The universe designed it, torn apart. A lesson written in celestial stone. Some mysteries are safer left unknown. But still we send our platforms through the void to mine the fragments of what was destroyed. For in the ruins of that distant place, we see the future of the human race. We've ever seen. Before the steam, before the steam, before the roots. You see a stone cold and gray and still. I see a furnace waiting for the fire of your will. The world is chaos, tangled and undefined. But there is logic sleeping in the quiet of your mind. It starts with one swing, one spark, one lonely belt. It's the heaviest burden that a man has ever felt. Take the nothing and make it hum with life. So build it strong, but let it break. There is no failure, only the next step that you take. When the iron buckles and the copper lines decay, listen to the friction, hear what bottlenecks say. The machine will hunger, the factory must grow, but the strongest alloy is the patience that you show. Yeah, the gear will turn. The spirit stays true, the only limit on the map is you. There will be nights, the sky turns angry red. When the walls are shaking and the monsters want you dead. You'll trace the circuit looking for the
thinking
flow
now,
in the cold hard silence of a universal law. Don't fear the spaghetti, don't fear the messy start. Perfection
do I want to go all the way back and rearrange where this pipe comes in, because it'd be most convenient if it was on this other side.
That's the engineer's creed. So build it strong, but let it break. There is no failure, only the next step that you take. When the iron buckles and the copper lines decay, listen to the friction, hear what bottlenecks say. The machine will hunger, the factory must grow, but the strongest alloy is the patience that you show. Yeah, the gear will turn if the spirit stays true.
It will drive me a little nuts, but what I can do at least for now is
past the smog and the smoke, where the satellites shine. You aren't building cages, you aren't building bars, you are building a ladder to reach for the stars. Dream of the flight, burn the oil of your passion to push back the night. Keep the ratio perfect.
Keep the ratio perfect.
Keep the vision clear. I've laid But you are the engineer. 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 But you are the engineer.
Let's try.
But you are the engineer. But you are the engineer.
That's not too convoluted. I mean, maybe I could have just. Whatever. We've got nitrogen. The reason we don't have fuel is because we don't have water. That's okay for now. Oh wait, that's right.
Sun is just a dying spark. We built a frozen dark atop the ammonia sea. No solid ground to hold the weight, no stone to carve a name. Just platforms drifting in the strain, waiting for the flame. The robots screaming battery death, the wind cuts 5 times deep. Every cog and piston's breath is a promise we can't keep. Cold is not a weather here, it's a law of physics cruel. It eats the motion, drinks the fear, and demands the nuclear fuel. Send the rocket, bring the storm. We cannot dig the ice, we are a fusion heart alone. And try burn, burn against the white, hold back the seizing of the gear. We are the only liquid light in the quiet hemisphere. If the heat pipe cools, the factory dies, and the frost will claim the lung. Beneath the heavy chemical skies, where the north wind's god is young.
Anyways, I'm going to end the video here and continue working, but that's basically where this is at.
Lithium salts
Did I?
and fluorine
Yeah,
stains
okay,
the
okay,
chemistry of lost wheat pump.
So hopefully by the next update I'll be working on the tower expansion, and this all this junk out here will be gone. Yeah. Wow, looks like half of it I can just destroy. Okay, cool. Anyways. So that's the update for the base.
To see another day. From Glaber's rod, from Vulcan's